talk about the trompette string. The trompette string is responsible for that buzzing rhythm you heard when I was playing just a moment ago. It's one of the defining characteristics of a hurdy-gurdy, and also one of the parts of the instrument that make it so much fun to play. In this video, we're going to discuss what it is, how it works, how to adjust it, and we're going to give you a little playing exercise. Let's get started. As we look down at the instrument, the trompette string is the one with the floating bridge attached to it. It's the one closest to the soundboard. If you're wondering what I mean by the floating bridge, this little piece of wood here on which the string rests is not actually attached to anything. You can see I could pull it right out there. It's floating. It's only held in place by string tension. The way the trompette string works, if I crank nice and evenly, it doesn't buzz. But when I gyrate my cranking hand, it starts to buzz. What's going on here, every time I do a little jerk of my wrist when I'm cranking, the wheel lurches forward a little bit. When that happens, it picks the string up, which causes the little bridge to lift up just a little bit. But of course the string itself pulls the bridge back down, and you can see the movement there. That's an exaggerated version, but basically it's tapping against the soundboard, causing that rhythm. The way you adjust it is with this tensioner peg. You see it's attached to the string, to the trompette string, by another little piece of twine here. The tighter this is, meaning the more it pulls on the string, the more it's going to buzz. The looser it is, the less it's going to buzz. I'll loosen it quite a bit and it won't buzz at all. Maybe you can hear the gyrations of my cranking hand through the string, but it's not buzzing. As I tighten it, it buzzes more and more. If I tighten it too much, it buzzes uncontrollably. So I'll back off there. There's a balancing point in there, and it's very fine adjustments. So the smallest adjustment can make a huge difference as to whether or not it buzzes and how comfortable you are with the buzz when you're playing. Of course, if you're a beginner and have never played a hurdy-gurdy before, adjusting it might not make much difference if you don't know the wrist motions with which to make it buzz. So why don't we start with a practice exercise first to get your hand used to the right motion to making it buzz. To get started with this, we want to make sure that all of our other strings are turned off so that we only have our trompette string turned on. We're going to discuss the cranking motion now. As you can see, we're on the end of the instrument. Let's conceptualize this like a clock. The up is 12 o'clock, 1, 2, 3, and so on around. What we're most interested in is the 1 o'clock position. We're going to give it a little extra push at that 1 o'clock position. One trick for this, when you're at that point, give your thumb just a little lift really fast. That'll help emphasize the wrist motion. We're buzzing 1 time per rotation. It's a simple rhythm. It's a great starting point to break you into getting comfortable with that aspect of the instrument. Another way to conceptualize it, you see when I'm cranking, part of the rotation I'm extending my arm. The second half of the rotation I'm pulling my arm in. Extending, pulling it in. It's on the part where I'm extending my arm just over the halfway point. That's where I'm going to do it. Practice that wrist motion a bit to get comfortable with it. Once you have some kind of control over that, then go back to your adjuster peg and experiment making it tighter and looser until it buzzes in a way that's really comfortable for you. There's the sweet spot. From here, I would encourage you to go to our videos on practicing the trumpet. You'll have some songs that I'll play that you can play along with. If you just can't get a buzz out of it, we have another video which will tell you different adjustments you can make to get it buzzing properly. Have fun!